Great Spectacle Boxing. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification. That way you can stay updated on the latest content from the channel. So, be blessed, Lord. What up, fight fans? It's Great Spectacle Boxing here with another video. Man, I'm gonna dive right into it, man. The PBC face-to-face with Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, man. That was a pretty insightful event that they had put on. I pretty much liked it, you know, as I've seen several face-to-face events, you know, put on by other networks. This one was pretty decent. Didn't really like the commercial breaks and stuff like that. I really wanted to see the intensity throughout as they asked questions, you know, like you see on some of the premium channel face-offs or whatever. But in all, man, this was pretty good, man. And if you get a chance to check it out, you can check it out on the Fox Go app under replays, and just go down to the PBC face-to-face. Man, I want to say that Errol Spence hands down won this face-to-face. Man, it was pretty good because a lot of subjects several subjects got touched. One thing that I seen was the announcer really was trying to get something out of these guys, because these guys are pretty nice guys. So they talking face-to-face, they're being very respectful, you know, but it got to a moment when it came down to the competition aspect. And you seen these guys go at each other for a second. Mikey was going at Spence, and Spence was going at Mikey, you know, in a kind of nice, joustful way, you know. But that quickly changed when they start talking about the skill level. And this is what I've been preaching to y'all, man. The one thing, the announcer really called out Mikey on this, you know. So he said, he asked him a question, and what do you see of, you know, Errol Spence? And Mikey said, it's like a mirror, right? And an announcer, like all us, want to know, if you see a mirror and you see the exact same skill sets on the other side, how do you beat that guy? He's bigger than you, more powerful than you, and he has the exact same skill sets, because it's like a mirror. And all Mikey could say was, I'm just a little bit better than him in all those aspects. So the announcer went ahead and said, you know what? Hey, let's put it out on the table. Who has the faster guy? And quickly Earl said, me. The announcer looked at Mikey. Mikey, crickets. I'm talking about, he's sitting over there, crickets. The announcer asked about who has better technique. Looked at Errol Spence, he said, me, quickly, easily. Looked at Mikey, Spence looked at Mikey. Mikey said nothing, crickets. He asked him, who has more heart? He asked him, who has more heart? Errol Spence quickly said, me. The announcer looked at over there at Mikey, crickets. And man, it was that, with that in my mind, you lost the mental edge right there. When you allowed your opponent to dominate, telling you face to face, and you couldn't even come back to argue or challenge that you were better than him in any aspect. So when you telling me, not only does Errol Spence have the speed, the power advantage, the size advantage, but now you're gonna submit to him during a face-off and say, yeah, he has the, you know, allow him to say that he has the better speed, the better footwork, the better technique, and the better heart? No, man. Nah. Come on, Mikey. Come on, Mikey. I know you can do better than that, man. I know you have a little bit more bravado in you. Because another thing that Earl did is Earl called him out. Earl said, hey, man, he been talking a lot of mess and talking a lot of noise when I've been seeing him online doing different interviews, specifically noting the Ellie Setback videos, which everybody knows Ellie a lot of time travel with these guys and around these guys pretty much majority of their camp, large portion of the year for the most part. Ellie's always doing interviews with, you know, Garcia family. All right. Well, he said, you know, one thing Mikey looked up and Mikey smiled. Mikey said, "Oh, you seen that? you been watching me?" And he smiled like that. He was like, "Yeah, I've been watching. Yeah, I've been seeing that." So while everybody was sitting up there saying that Earl was disappearing and he was quiet, man, we seen when he did reemerge onto the scene, the guy was in shape. The guy was not only in shape, he had been sitting there probably regurgitating and listening to all the stuff that Mikey was saying over there on Ellie's page, on different interviews, and how he was very much into the spotlight, while Earl had disappeared into, you know, obscurity. You don't know where he was. You knew he had a fight coming up. You didn't see him. You saw Mikey. You see Mikey training hard, getting stronger and all this. Meanwhile, the quiet before the storm, Earl back there calculating, sitting there like a lion on the prowl, getting ready to take down a prey. You know, they get real low and they try to hide. They don't want you to see them coming before they jump out and, you know, go for the jugular. Man, this was pretty good. Another thing I seen was Mikey had been doing all these interviews, and Earl called it flat out. Earl said, "It doesn't matter what you've been doing." He said, "All this stuff you saying you're gonna have to prove. But I'm gonna tell you right now, all that snack training, all that strength and conditioning you've been doing, fine and dandy. But I'll tell you one thing, that's not gonna help your chin come March 16th. This guy told him it's not gonna help his chin come March 16th. He's eyeing for the knockout. And Mikey called him on that. Mikey said, "You know what? You know what you're gonna do. You said it's gonna be a quick night. I don't think it's gonna be a quick night. It's gonna be one of the hardest fights you ever had." And Earl said, "If I catch you on that chin, it's gonna be a quick night." Mikey said, "No, don't change that tune. You said it was gonna be a quick night. I want you to say that now." He challenged him there because Mikey is looking, and that mentality. I didn't like that language from Mikey because I felt like Mikey was fishing for a moral victory in that response. "Oh, it's not gonna be easy, Earl." "No, I don't want you to say it's not gonna be easy. Tell him you're gonna whoop his ass. You don't have to say it like that. I'm not saying disrespectfully, but let him know you not winning this fight. I don't care what's going on. Be adamant. Be adamant you're not winning that fight. Put that doubt in Earl's mind. Because I can look at the body language and I can tell it was a lot of doubt in Mikey's mind. And you know, it was a pretty good production. I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy some of the questions and you know, just what these guys really think about each other. But hands down, Earl at this point, I don't think he's bending. I don't think he's backpedaling. I think he's full force, you know, full steam ahead, ready to come on March 16th and actually win this fight. Man, it's gonna be a good one. I can promise you, it's gonna be a good one. I can see it, you know, in fruition that it's gonna be a good fight, and it may be competitive for a few rounds, but I see the doubt has creeped in probably on Mikey more so. And man, I'm gonna give y'all a full fight breakdown, you know, as soon as I can. But if you get a chance, man, go and watch that PBC face to face. Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comment section. Let me know how you guys see it, how you view it. I seen it as one-sided, really Earl dominating the interview, him asserting his dominance as the bigger guy, the more intimidating guy. And I think Mikey kind of was just there to kind of say a few things, put a few things in the air, but he really wasn't trying to go and challenge Errol Spence, not face to face. So Earl told him, all that stuff you've been saying in the interviews, I wanted to hear that face to face. Keep that same energy when you're in front of me that you have when you're not in front of me. I didn't see that energy from Mikey, that confidence, that, you know, overconfidence that was exuding. He had some confidence, but I mean, like, it wasn't that overconfidence that you hear when he not around Earl. So when he got face to face, he kind of changed the tune on that. But we still got to see these guys fight. No matter what I say, no matter what all these other boxing pages say, what all the experts say, if these guys been following boxing for 40, 50 years, doesn't matter. We still got to see this fight. They're both going to come in at 147-pound welterweights and be challenging for the IBF welterweight championship, all along with the WBC silver championship. So this is going to be something good to see, man. Let me know how you guys think this is gonna go, and who you thought came out on the upside of this face-to-face. Me, in my opinion, like I say, my vote went for Spence. People gonna say I'm a Spence fan. That's fine. Spence fan. I'm a Mikey fan. But I wanted to see more out of Mikey during face-to-face. I don't think I got that. I don't think he pleased me enough to let me know that he had more than enough confidence and more than enough conviction, not confidence. I want to say conviction going into this fight to say that he's hands down gonna win this fight. So, you know, more power to Mikey, man. I wish him the best. You know, I wish Earl the best. These guys to come out healthy on the other side of this fight. And March 16th, I'll be the first one tuning in, man, making sure that I get a front row seat to see how this fight is gonna go. That's all I got for you, man. That's Dre Spective. I'm signing out. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.